Okay, what is up, you all? So I am going to do a story time real quick. Hopefully this is not a dragged on video, but I'm going to start off by giving some background information. As you can tell by the title, this is basically a story time on how I got catfish. I could have gotten pregnant. I could have gotten like HIV. I could have had oral herpes, HSV1. There's so many things I could have got by simply being dumb and not listening. So we're gonna jump into the video, and yeah. Before you all judge me in this upcoming scene, I am sick, so please beware. But it was the summer of 2012. I used to make YouTube videos, and I would make videos on like, gymnastics, makeup videos, hair videos. I did all types of videos. And, once I had got my webcam, I was just doing the whole thing. Then I have people message me. I am so shy. I would have people message me, different video requests and etc. So this is how I met this catfish. I had got this text through messages by this really cute guy. He was claiming to be around my age group. My bad, y'all. I had to figure something out. Anywho, so basically with that being said, we started messaging each other, and he told me to add him on Facebook, so I did. It was like, October 1st. I got on the phone with him. He was like, "Oh, you got a phone number?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got my little track phone." So I get on the phone. I hear, "Hello." He did a really deep voice, and it just caught me off guard all the way, bro. Because I'm just like, I ended up calling back, because he had texted me like, "Is everything okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, your voice just threw me off a little bit." He's like, "Yeah, I just got a deep voice." And, I believe, because there are young guys out there that have deep voices. We go on, we date. We've been dating for like this very long time. We dated for like 4.5 years, I want to say. Maybe 4 years. I don't know. It was on and off. It was basically 2016. He kept wanting to break up with me. I kept feeling like something was off, that he was lying to me. It was like the winter of 2015. He told me like, "Oh, I'm 21." I was upset, but I had kind of figured he lied about his age. And I was like, okay, that's cool, At least you're not, like, in your 50s. A couple months later, he tells me, truth be told, I'm, like, 32 years old. I'm, like, 31. So, as you can tell, I was most likely, like, I was very upset just at the fact that he had lied to me and I tried to trust in him. That's when I got really mad, because I'm like, okay, why couldn't you tell me that before? Like, why did you wait all this time, wasting my time, to tell me that? So, yes, I got catfish. I should have known, but I was young and dumb. Because he was saying, oh, he couldn't afford a webcam. Then he was saying his camera was broke on his phone. So, that's why we could not video chat. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. This man, I was just sick to my stomach. Me being dumb again, I ended up forgiving him. And we continued to talk. Now, I gave my life to the Lord, I think it was like July of 2016. So, yes, I did cut him off. It wasn't very good on his end, because he was, like, crying and stuff. Worse than usual, looking like he's suicidal. So I'm like, whatever, I'm just going to leave it in God's hands, continue to pray for him. But I got to keep him at a distance. I can no longer talk to him, because he was going to hinder my growth. It was freshman year of college. I ended up hitting him up again. Then I stopped talking to him again, because I just wanted to make sure he didn't kill himself, because I was curious, because he's the type to do that. Then I hit him up again December of 2018 over winter break to see, was he still cool? And he was okay, but I didn't want to stop talking to him right away, because I didn't want him to think that I was just using him. I was tempted to just cut him off and stop the communication, but I knew I'd just be back to square one with eventually coming back, trying to see if he was okay. So I continued to talk with him, and, you know, he was doing better for himself. We ended up meeting up in January, I want to say, of 2019. Worst mistake of my life. We basically ended up having sex. He came inside of me, and he, like, I was burning, okay? I was burning when he came inside of me, but that's because it was lubricant inside of me, so I was burning. And then I was scared I was going to have a UTI because I could not pee for some reason, but I eventually peed. And he bought a Plan B the next day. Messed me up. I mean, I was in and out the hospital for like 2 weeks because I would have back pains, I would have nausea, I would have dizziness spells. I thought I had fibroids and cysts, you know, on my ovaries. My cramps were just horrible, even when I wasn't on my period. I mean, he basically rearranged my guts because he was, like, too big for me. Like, and I was not aroused. So, of course, it was, like, kind of dry. And he rearranged my guts and hurt me on the inside. And then, 2, the Plan B played a role in it as well. I really was scared because I thought I was going to be pregnant. I could not wait to get my period. I had feeling like he was lying to me. Eventually, he came out and told me the truth. Told me the truth after, you know, a week or 2 after meeting in January, stating that he has HSV1. For those of you who don't know what that is oral herpes. Now, I had got a Brazilian wax, okay? So I had cuts and everything down there. And he had ate me out for, like, you know, a couple seconds. But after he ate me out, he said his tongue was tingling. And when their tongue tingles, that tingling sensation is basically the virus shedding. So if I had cuts down there, you know, I could have contracted it because the virus gets inside of those cuts. And so I'm praying, I'm asking God, like, do I have, after he told me that, I'm like, what if this man got HIV and don't even know it? Because he didn't even get tested for it, turns out. So, you know, he was basically like, you know, I don't have it, but I don't believe nothing he said. Like, he lost all my trust at that point. Like, I didn't trust in him ever again. The guy told me I don't have nothing. But I'm still down a little bit because of the symptoms and then the dreams I was having was just very scary to me. So I looked and checked it out. And the doctor, she told me I had to wait about 6 to 7 weeks because you can't just get tested right then and there. You have to wait a while so it can develop in the body so you can see, because they can detect antibodies and all this other stuff. So I waited the time frame like a month and a half. You know, it was just a hard time for me. And he turns out everything came back negative. You know, I got the oral herpes one done. I got the what was it? HIV. I got everything done, okay? The whole 9. Everything came back negative. He did send me money, you know, to pay for him because I told him this is not my fault. You know, you the one that lied to me, so he did send me the money so I could pay for those different expenses. You know, when I told him my results, when the time came, it was like he was mad, as if he wanted to hurt me. And that's what made me mad. Like, that's what threw me off the most, because it's like, dude, you didn't even care. You know, it was a possibility that I could have gotten pregnant. Good thing I was not ovulating, because when you're ovulating, for those of you who do not know, Plan B does not work. Okay, I never even knew that until, you know, something happened. You know, I did research, whatever. You know, then I found out. But yes, Plan B does not work when you are ovulating. And then yes, I could have caught and contracted a disease. Now, there's a whole backstory to a lot of stuff, you know, but this is just the main thing, getting into the nitty gritty, you know, because this is not clickbait at all, but this is just getting down to the nitty gritty. But for those of you who are watching that are younger, be aware that there are predators out here, okay? Be aware, because this man told me he was 21 and then lied to me and told me, you know, eventually down the line that he was 31. When he sent me those pictures, all I got was pedophile, predator alert. That's all I had going off in my head. But yes, there are men out here portraying to be people that they are not. Because with him, I really thought he was who he said he was, because of all the pictures of the dudes he had up. The dude even had a nude picture of the boy. I asked him, how did he even get those pictures? He said it's basically like a website where people are on there and they have pictures, you know, of these people, you know, these kids or whatever. And some of them even be naked. So, yes, it can be really, like, believable in a sense. If you have never video chat with them, please stop talking to them. Just stop talking to them. Because you never know who you're talking to. I could have gotten kidnapped. Because this man told me one time, he told me that when I was younger, he wanted to kidnap me from school and put a gas mask over my face and knock me out. But he didn't want to do nothing to me. He just wanted to keep me. What sicko in the head that's 30 years old thinks it's okay to kidnap a 14-year-old or a 13-year-old? Please tell me. Like, that's just sick. This man saw me with my naked body. He saw me nuded. And he jacked off to me. So, no. That, like, it's disgusting. It's just disgusting. Some people are really sick in the head. This is it for my story time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, the whole nitty gritty where everybody stay. You know, basically, you know, leaving me comments, letting you know what you like about it. You know, leaving messages, requests. My social media will be linked in my bio. It's also in my outro and it's in my intro. Okay? So, alright. And I will see you all in the next video.